Welcome back to the Dumbmarks podcast. One gotta go. We give you a topic with 4 choices, and we decide which one gotta go. Last week, Steve, for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the fans agreed with Donald that Michelangelo gotta go.
Trash.
Hey, that's not trash. They know it's a team. Can't be having a party or messing up.
Michelangelo may have given the greatest advice ever from any philosopher in time. You never pay full price for a free pizza.
Our quote of the week.
That's who you voted off? That's who you get rid of?
Thanks to everybody for voting. And this week we're going to go back to some food. We're going to go with top selling breakfast cereals of the 90s. So I figured that's when we grew up the most and probably ate the most cereals. So the tops were Cheerios or Honey Nut Cheerios, Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops, and Lucky Charms.
They're 2 different
criteria. Are we going then or now?
Whatever.
Said 90s.
Yeah. This was during the 90s. I figured when we probably, I know.
I mean, it's still out.
We still eat cereal. So, and then even just to judge, I looked up what the best selling cereals of 2024 last year, with that being Cheerios and Frosted Flakes were still 1 and 2. And then it was Honey Bunches of Oats and Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Honey Bunches of Oats.
Yeah. So my favorite is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So makes it now, just didn't make it in the 90s.
Interesting.
Yeah, there was some other stuff that came out about Frosted Flakes and Cinnamon Toast Crunch this week. As far as being banned for the carcinogen ingredients that they have.
It'd be like every food in the States here.
I'm still here. I'm still kicking. I'm still pushing.
So I also want to know if your favorite cereal in the 90s wasn't on the list, what was it?
Okay.
You said Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah.
Let me see here. I enjoyed the Rice Krispie treats.
I was thinking about those. I've been thinking of those a lot because they're selling those Rice Krispie treat ice cream sandwiches now.
Yeah, we gotta find those. We gotta find those to review those.
They're $6 for 3 of them.
Yeah, the Eggo ones give you 4 and they're like $2 less. So we might have to just review the Eggo ones if we can find those.
Treated the waffle.
So I was like growing up, I wasn't not opposed to eating cereal at all, and everything across the board. But some of my favorites, Kix was up there. Corn Pops in the foil bag was definitely a go-to.
Foil bag.
Yeah, the foil bag. But I think my number one for me was Cinnamon Life.
Okay.
Still to this day, I just had a bowl of Cinnamon Life the other night. It's still just as good as it was back then.
You were old young.
Yeah. I wasn't eating cornflakes. I wasn't eating cornflakes, but or Raisin Bran. But I'll go with a Cinnamon Life for me. Honey Bunches of Oats. You mentioned that one now, Chris, as far as being up there. That's high on my list. And the varieties that they have. But out of these 4 here, which one got to go the most? I'll go Fruit Loops off this list. Gotta go. Cheerios and Honey Nut Cheerios aren't going anywhere. Whenever I was a kid, if I had plain Cheerios, I put sugar on top. So that just defeated the purpose of eating healthy cereal. If it's quote unquote is healthy.
Just Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes wasn't going anywhere. Lucky Charms isn't going anywhere. Captain Crunch, I'm a huge Captain Crunch fan. As another one that
destroyed the roof of your mouth all through childhood.
Captain Crunch and berries, peanut butter crunch. Give me all that. I do hate how cereals now have just gone off the wagon with just 12 different versions. If you walk down a cereal now, it's shit that I've never even heard of.
Oh yeah.
And then every season they change too. Yeah. Every single season they change.
And it's just like everything else. If Cheerios are out, then you have your off-branded Cheerios, and you have, all their different flavors. Like it's the same shit, just repeating down the aisle half the time.
And there's like 5 different sizes now for everything.
But seasonal cereals, nothing beats the Halloween seasonal cereals.
Oh yeah,
Frankenberry, blueberry. Like,
Count Dracula, or
Count
Chocula, or whatever it was.
those aren't going anywhere from a seasonal aspect.
For me, just to do it like Steve, as a kid, I like Tricks and Fruit Loops. Those were my favorite.
Okay.
Then whenever I went to college, I loved Honey Nut Cheerios and Lucky Charms. And now I don't really eat the cereal. And also Alphabet as a kid. Also as Alphabets.
Oh,
I forgot
good
about
call.
Alphabet.
That's a
Yeah.
good pull right there.
Yeah, Alphabets as a kid. So Tricks, Fruit Loops, Alphabets as kids were good. As for this one got to go here, I swear Cheerios and Honey Nut Cheerios are two different types of cereal, even though they are completely two different. So they should be separated in my mind. But I'll kick off here. I'll kick off Frosted Flakes. I never liked Frosted Flakes.
They're not
too
great,
big.
huh?
Yeah. No, not at all. I like the mascot, didn't like the cereal. So Frosted Flakes is the one that have to go for me.
If we're going as a kid, Cheerios and Honey Nut, anything you had to add sugar to was just a failure for me. So those got to go. But now they're my favorite. I'll eat Honey Nut Cheerios any day of the week. Off now, Fruit Loops and Lucky Charms got to go. I don't know what it is with the marshmallows. Once I turn teen, tore my teeth up. It was like the worst feeling on my teeth.
That's what does it for you. With all
That's
with all the candy and Nutty Buddies and everything else that you eat, pause. The marshmallows and Lucky Charms.
It's feeling on your teeth. It's like you chew aluminum foil. It's like, nah. It's the worst feeling.
Okay. All right. For me, I said Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a favorite. I mean, and then I got Honey Bunches of Oats upstairs. So it's like I still eat that. Also enjoy Honey Nut Cheerios now too. As a kid, I wasn't really into Cheerios because just like what you guys said, if I'd add sugar to it, it wasn't really my thing as a kid. So that's why I always went to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But out of these four, probably Fruit Loops I eat the least. So Fruit Loops can go.
Those became trash at a certain point in life.
They really had.
Yeah.
They did.
Just all artificial. At some point, you just realize that it's just like, why do I want to eat that?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think the biggest miscarriage of justice, Donald, you brought it up, was Tricks. When they went away from the fruit shapes to the little balls.
Pause.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It wasn't Tricks anymore.
Yeah.
No.
It was just kicks.
And that's because maybe we hit the age you're not a kid anymore, so you can't see the fruit shapes, as people say. But yeah, no, that completely changed the taste of Tricks.
You want to know one of the worst cereals, but the ones I wanted to covet for the box? Wheaties.
Uh-huh.
You know how many times I bought Wheaties just for the cover athlete on the box.
Same here.
Just never eat the damn cereal.
Gotta collect it, you know? Like, the collectible boxes back then.
Luckily, they had Griffey on one that was like the frosted Wheaties. Oh.
I remember back then eating that. It was like Breakfast of Champions. Yeah, right.
And it still wasn't healthy. If you look at the ingredients.
Not healthy.
But all right, that's it for this week's One Gotta Go. Top selling breakfast cereals of the 90s, Cheerios, Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops, and Lucky Charms. Tell us which one gotta go.
Don't sleep on Raisin Bran.